Welcome to Principles of Management. I'm Lori Stroutsos, and I'll be your instructor for the semester. Principles of Management is one of my favorite classes to teach. Although we'll be looking at the history and theories of management, we will also be looking at current management issues and challenges. The purpose of this introduction is to be sure everyone understands how this course will work and what will be expected of you. It's important that you're comfortable negotiating the Moodle course site. Let's look at the following. First, we'll do an overview of the Moodle course site. Then we'll look at course information, communication, weekly assignments, discussion forums, and how to submit an assignment. Let's go and take a look at our Moodle site. Let's take a look at our course page. At the top of the page, you'll notice that there are two folders labeled Course Information and Assignment Guidelines. In these folders, you'll find documents. For example, in the Course Information, you'll find a course description, a syllabus, and a list of required course materials that you'll need. In the Assignment Guidelines folder, you'll find a document that explains how each assignment needs to be completed. Also at the top of this page, you'll see a community discussion forum. This is a discussion forum that stays open for the entire semester and is a place for you to share information that you have or to ask questions. All you'll need to do in order to open one of these documents is to go down to the folder, click on it. A list of the documents available in the folder will appear. Click on the document you'd like to see. And if you have a Mac, it will download it and you can open it. And if you have a PC, it will open automatically. Let's start by looking at the course description. The course description has all the basic information about the course. It gives a description of the course, our specific course objectives and outcomes, textbooks and other materials that you'll need, how you'll be evaluated, in other words, how the grade will be weighted for different types of assignments and tests, the attendance policy, academic honesty policy, and information on accommodations. My contact information is also listed here. Another document that you'll find useful is the syllabus. The syllabus outlines in weekly format a brief description of the weekly learning objectives and the assignments for the week. The syllabus will be useful to help you map out your semester. We all have busy lives, and the syllabus will help you to plan ahead for weeks that you may need to be working in advance. I try not to make significant changes to the syllabus, but there are times that we might need to make an adjustment. Changes in the syllabus will be addressed in the weekly assignment sheet, which we'll take a look at in a moment. Going back to our main page, there's a couple of other things I'd like to point out to you. Over here on the right-hand side, you'll see VTC Resources block. This will give you information on disability services, connect you to the library, IT support, the Moodle medic who can help you if you're having trouble with Moodle, or a place to request a tutor. Another block down here is Quick Mail. If you need to send an email to someone in the course or to me, you can click here, Compose New Email, and it will set you up in order to send an email through your VTC email account. One of the most important things to understand to be successful in an online course is how the course will actually work week to week. I've set the course up in a weekly format. Each week officially opens on Monday morning at 10 o'clock and closes on Sunday night at 11:55 p.m. The first thing you should do at the beginning of the week is to open the weekly assignment folder. Choose either the PDF or the Word document for that week's assignment. The weekly assignment will outline the learning objectives for the week and give detailed instructions for the assignments, deadlines, and discussion forums. Here's a copy of the Week 1 assignment sheet. Each assignment sheet will list the week's topics and objectives and the specific assignments that you'll need to complete. For example, in week 1, I'll ask you to view the PowerPoint, participate in a discussion forum, and take a quiz. Below the weekly assignment folder, you will find links that will lead you not only to resources such as PowerPoints and videos, but also connect you to the weekly discussion forum, quizzes and tests, and assignment drop folders like the one we see here in week 2. Every week, other than test weeks, you'll be reading chapters from the textbook. The quizzes will be based on this reading. You'll see that I've also included a folder of PowerPoints. For some of you, these may be useful in helping you review and/or organize information in the chapter. You are not required to use the PowerPoints. They are simply an additional resource available to you. As I said, quizzes and test links will also be found in each week as appropriate. Quizzes are done 100% through Moodle. I'll develop a video later to show you how quizzes need to be taken. I have set them up so you'll have 2 chances to take each quiz. There are no time limits on the quizzes, and you'll get the highest grade you earn. Tests, our first unit test you'll see here on week 4, will be a little bit different. There are 2 different parts to each test. The first part, like the quizzes, will be made up of multiple choice questions. There will normally be 50 questions for each unit test. Unlike the quizzes, you will only have 1 chance to take this part of the test, and there will be a 75-minute time limit. Obviously, you'll have access to your book and any notes you've taken, but you will need to be familiar with the material in order to complete this within the time limit. The second part of the test will be 2 to 3 essay questions, which will require you to reflect on and apply the concepts that we've covered in the unit. You will be required to type your answers and then submit them through an assignment link. The second part of the test will normally be due on Sunday night. It is not timed how long it takes you to write the answer. The exception to this, the due date of Sunday night, will be the last exam, which will need to be completed by Thursday of final exam week. In most weeks, there'll be a discussion forum. The discussion forums are fairly straightforward. Each week, I'll pose a question, or 2 in some cases, and you must answer the question with your own original posts by Friday night. By Sunday night, you must respond to at least 2 of your classmates' posts. The discussion board is our place to build class community and learn from each other. Let's just click into this very first discussion board to get an idea of how they work. Normally, the first post you see will be made by me. This is where I actually put in a question or ask you to do something. In this case, I've asked you to go to this forum and introduce yourself. By clicking in the forum, all you need to do is read the question, click reply, and type an answer. Once you're done typing an answer, you'll simply come down here and say Post to Forum. If the assignment requires a longer written piece or asks for a video link or any other type of file, you can actually add that down here and post that to the forum. Remember, discussion boards is where I actually take attendance. You need to post by Friday with your first post so that the discussion board can get started and people have something to respond to. The last piece I'd like to show you is the drop folder for homework. If there's a written assignment that you need to turn in, I will have set up a folder that you need to click on. You're not going to see exactly the same as I'm seeing, as I'm the instructor, but basically you will be able to attach a folder and submit it. What's nice about this is we always know the submission status, whether or not you've submitted, whether or not I've graded, what the due date is, how much time is remaining, or if you've missed a deadline, how late the assignment actually is. I do not accept late homework, but this clears up a lot of questions and is much more reliable than having students email assignments to me. I hope this introduction was helpful. Please do take the time to review the course documents I have provided. If you have any questions, please post them to the community forum or contact me through email. I look forward to seeing you online as we begin week 1.